everyone. Thank you for joining me. My name is Carlos. Today I'm going to be reviewing a back session and keeping in line with the intuitive training we've been doing according to our capacities because of our deficit diet. I got some more calories into me yesterday and this morning, and so taking advantage of the extra energy, I applied a little bit more intensity to the workout today. So on our compound lift, we went up to 5 plates on the Tbar, which is it's fairly substantial. When I'm bulking and doing the heaviest stuff, I usually go up to 6, sometimes 7 plates. This is pretty rough, but 6 is like my max. So today 5 wasn't really too bad, and it felt quite comfortable actually. Didn't want to do too much, but I got into it. The extra calories are really helping. So the thing is, on this, I'm on a cut. I'm on a diet. I increased my food intake in the last couple of days, and the weight continues to drop. And so what does that tell me? I can eat more food. And the idea is to eat more food. I started incorporating an hour of cardio 5 times a week, Monday through Friday in the afternoons. I do 1 hour of cardio. It's not fasted cardio, but look, I get in the cardio, and that is enabling me to up my food intake. Now, what does that do? On the diet, the last thing you really want to do is get hungry, because if you get really hungry, you're going to binge, you're going to get off the diet. It's easier to eat junk food and just, not be so on point. And besides, you're not going to be feeling well. So who wants to feel hungry all the time? No. You can do this. You can get very lean, drop a lot of body fat, and not get hungry. How? Maintain a high consumption of protein. I'm eating a lot of food, a lot of protein, a lot of vegetables, and I modulate the carbs as I need to, slow down the weight loss or the body fat loss. And yeah, it has to be. You have to put the brakes on sometimes if you're going too fast, because if you go too fast, you're going to lose your strength and your muscle. So, anyways, I've been upping the food in the last few days and continuing to drop. And so I'm going to up the food a little bit more, until I stabilize. Now, once I stabilize, I'll hold for about 5, 6, 7 days, and we'll see how I feel if I'm continuing to drop body fat, and then I'll drop some more. So, again, if I'm eating more calories, I try to lift heavier weights. I try to up the intensity. I will not do intensity if I'm feeling weak, obviously, and the volume also takes a hit. So today I also did a lot of volume. Intensity and volume. It was a great session, as a matter of fact. And I believe it's partly due to the cardio. The cardio helps burn those extra calories and helps you, just metabolize better. Rich Piana used to say it turns you into a machine. You are a machine anyways. You just become a more efficient machine at burning fat, at using these fuel sources for energy and building muscle and burning fat and all of that. So it's just, it's common sense. You're lifting weights, you're doing cardio, you're eating clean. Your body's going to be a lot more efficient, obviously. Now I'm feeling great. I've really, I'm going to be 58 in a couple of months, and actually I haven't felt this good ever. I just feel fantastic. And it's the lifestyle. Plan on doing this as long as I'm healthy, until the day I die. So anyways, today the exercise selection. Always start out, or I have been starting out with the pullover, that, the straight bar pullover here, limited range of motion to crank up the back. I can feel that back getting pumped. I do like 3 or 4, maybe 5 sets of those, very lightweight. It's like 30, 40, 50 pounds on the pin. And then from there, we go straight into our compound. Today was a Tbar. Last week, I did 10 sets of 10 reps with 175. That'd be 3 plates and the bar. And today, since I had extra energy, I pyramided. I started with a 3, then went up to 4, then went up to 5, then went back down to 4, and then it did an all-out set with 3 plates. And, just got really pumped from there, went down to the machines, and I worked like 3 different machines and the cable, all of them isolaterals. In other words, just one arm at a time, keeping a limited range of motion. Oh man, even now I can feel that muscle just like ballooning out. And I just kept the tension on it, just jam it and keep it going. And man, that is the way to go. All my life I didn't know, gym bros that don't ever really get into it don't investigate or study. I was never going to be a professional bodybuilder or anything. It was not my interest until recently. I've really started developing, this intense interest in bodybuilding. So I really didn't know how to train. I would think that, to build your back, you'd have to lean in, as far as you go. And the same thing, with the pull downs. This is a shoulder pull right here. You're barely working your back. It's mostly shoulders. And so another shout out to Hunter Labrada. This man just changed my life with his training tips, showing you how to properly crank up the lat here by externally rotating your hand and raising it up, and it'll only go up this far. This is the range of motion for your lat. It's not up to here. It's here. It's 90 degrees. So if you pull in 90 degrees like that and you keep the tension on with a moderate weight and get that mind-muscle connection, there's very little limit to that back that it's going to grow and grow and grow. Feed it protein with the right supplements and crank up those volume sessions, and that back is going to get big. So that's what we did today. The workout is at the end of the video. I do a little physique update also at the end of the video. It's probably my first, it is my first one ever, I think. I've been very self-conscious about, showing my physique. I did a few weeks ago, but I was on the beach and I was, by a pool in South Florida, and, it's different. But in this kind of setting, it's kind of foreign to me to present my physique. So, if I'm going to be a bodybuilder, this is what you do. You do present your physique, so I guess I better get used to it. So that's what I do at the end of this video. I have a little clip where I show my back development. I have 7 more weeks to go on the diet. And so, I believe that I can get very lean, obviously. 7 weeks is still quite an opportunity to drop body fat. I don't know how much, I haven't measured my body fat, but I guess I can still drop at least a good 10 pounds of solid fat. I mean, it really hangs around the lower waist, around the lower back, over the kidneys, the obliques. This is where men usually hang on to fat. The skin is really loose in the front, which is kind of disgusting, but from all I know, it will tighten up, it will dry up and then tighten, as long as I keep lean for a sufficient amount of time. And so looking forward to that, just radically changing my physique with the diet. I mean, like I've said in the other videos, you can lift your entire life and never show muscle or show that you look like a physique guy if you're fat. It's 90% diet. And also the health benefits. You lower your body fat, you have less estrogen conversion, you have less chances of cancer, of all kinds of metabolic diseases and everything. So, being lean is very advantageous, it's very helpful, it's very healthy. Now, I don't know about going too lean, which I'm going to try to do now. I'm going to, take it to the limit. 7 weeks, doing cardio every day. I'm going to add in a fat burner. Maybe tomorrow I'll start with the clenbuterol. And I've never done that one before. We're kind of excited about that. They say it's the ticket to, really get those extra pounds off. I make no bones about it, I don't care. I'm perfectly healthy and have been. I've been using some subs and have zero issues, zero problems. So I'm going to use it and see how that goes. And, just looking forward to getting super lean. Now, at the end, when I do get to my, end game, which is in about 7 weeks, my goal is to rebound properly, because I think the thing with bulking is that you always get fat. And at my age, it's like you get more fat than muscle. I really love lifting super heavy weights, like you've seen in the other videos where I do some heavy shit, but I was just packing on too much fat. So I really want to get into the science of building muscle properly in a proper off-season training cycle. So I'm looking forward to that, getting super lean, getting all the fat off, and then doing it proper, and then doing this cycle over and over again over the years. And perhaps when I'm 63, 65, I'll reach my peak. And don't laugh it off. I absolutely believe that as you get older, you can get better if you train properly and eat correctly. Anyways, love you all. Thank you for paying attention to me, and God bless you all. Bye. This is our last set of the Tbar row. Today we did a little bit more intensity. I got a little bit more food into me yesterday and today. So we've been modulating between intensity, volume, and frequency. Frequency being the bottom rung when you can't lift heavy weights and you can't do volume, you resort to frequency. Since I got some calories in and my weight is still going down, decided to up the intensity today. Today intensity was 5 plates on the T-bar, and now we're pyramiding down for a final AMRAP set, which is as many reps as possible. So let's have a go at it. So after doing our basic compound exercise, which was the T-bar, pyramid up to 5, from 3, 4, 5, pyramid down to 4, and then back to 3, we'll be doing the machines, the hammer rows. And here we try to keep the technique as clean as possible. Just bring it at 90 degree like this, a good tuck in, and squeezing the lat and keeping the tension on the lat the whole time. Not extending out like that, but just here in this range here, right there. I find this exercise suboptimal. It's just because it's opening up the angle to the elbow. So we're going to give this next machine a shot and see if it has a better, more proficient angle to hit the lat.